as of now, the Digital Markets Act is now the law in the European Union, and it will have a pretty massive impact on an ongoing basis in the regulation of digital markets over the next several years. We have seen various legislative proposals here on the Hill, but we haven't seen any sort of regulation or law so far. So there's conversation is still ongoing, which I think is going to be an ongoing and a continued discussion in the US about what kind of regulation we need, what's the right approach, where's the middle ground, and what are the lessons, if any, we can learn from the European experience.
This is a very epochal time in antitrust history. Washington has gone from 0 to 100 in a span of a handful of years. After criticisms from Europe that America isn't doing enough to rein in its large, dominant conglomerates, we've got lawmakers in this country saying, well, these big tech giants are American companies, we should be the one regulating them.
There's still a growing segment of folks who will say, but what about the free market, or what about corporate rights? And I think that the free market serves conservative values and American families, conservatives or not the other way around. American families and American values do not serve the free market.
Antitrust is at a very interesting moment right now, where two fundamental questions are being asked. With what force should we intervene in unregulated market activity? And against what criteria should we judge the performance of markets?
Take, for example, the consumer welfare standard, where you get in the US, and by the way, not really elsewhere, you get a lot of people saying, gee, is this the right standard? And suggesting it's not. But I don't know what the other standard is. And it seems to be whatever you want it to be at the moment.
We need to have a fundamental rethink. And I think that's what's going on. I think it's very healthy. I think it's a good thing. But throwing out what was there and asking the question doesn't tell us what the new answers should be. How can now antitrust enlarge itself to still perform its core mission, but be attentive to some of those values as well?